Hey, what's up everybody? This is Power Glove Pixels back again with a new video. On today's video, I want to discuss about my tips for Final Fantasy 15 that might help you. These are amazing tips because they will help you overcome bosses and just make your life easier, because this game could be really tough if you just go in this open world game and not know what to do. So here are the tips. So the first tip that I recommend is turning on your stamina. And the reason I say that is because if you turn on this option when you press start, basically it's a life changer, because in this game you're always running and you're exploring the whole entire world. Either you're getting chased by enemies and getting chased by bosses, and honestly having this option on is a life changer. And I didn't know this when I was playing it in the beginning, but now I pretty much turn it on because it just makes my life much easier. So like I said, just turn on that option and you're ready to go. And that's pretty much it. That's my first tip. So the next tip that I recommend in Final Fantasy 15 would be do your bounties, but not any bounty. Try to do your high bounties. And the reason I say that, because the higher the bounty is, the higher the experience will be. So for example, if the bounty tells you to go defeat a boss, for example, that bounty would give you a lot of XP. Now there's a lot of bounties that you can do. You could do the smaller ones, but at the end of the day, you're really not going to level up as fast. So if you really want to level up fast and have high experience, definitely I would recommend doing the high bounties, which typically it's like those tough bosses in secret areas and caves, and those are the ones that I recommend if you want to level up fast. So the next tip is very crucial, because I see a lot of people when they play this game, they unlock these Ascension APs early in the game. And honestly, I would recommend doing these in the middle of the game, or maybe even to the end. If you can save these abilities and unlock them later in the game, if you basically have them in the beginning, don't open these Ascension APs, because if you do, they're going to be very slower pace, and it's going to take longer for you to level up and have that ultimate experience in terms of hits with your swords or your gun or whatever. But if you do these at the middle of the game, or maybe at the end, you're just going to be unstoppable. You're going to be a very powerful character. And that's what I do. That's one area where a lot of people, they think that you do it in the beginning and you start leveling up, but honestly try to do it more in the middle of the game and you will be unstoppable. So this is my final tip, and honestly I can go on forever talking about tips in this game, because this game has so much content, but I tried to make this video short. So this is my final tip. So one area where a lot of people don't do is sleep. In this game, like every other Final Fantasy game, you sleep. So in this game, when you do sleep in certain places, in certain towns and stuff like that, you can actually level up your XP. Now a lot of people don't know this, but if you actually for example, if you sleep in a town compared to a tent that's outside, for example, you actually level up more better in a town. It's very strange the way it works, the mechanics in this game, but a lot of people think that sleeping anywhere gives you the same. But honestly, if you try to sleep in a town or in a special tent, is very crucial. Now again, when you sleep, always try to eat well as well. Try to combine different elements of food wise that you collect in the world, because you know you can get better XP, and that's the most important thing, and that's the key in this game, that you're trying to get powerful, you're trying to have the best weapons, the best of every kind. And that's one area where I see a lot of people, like, they don't really sleep much and they think that they can just sleep anywhere. But honestly, it depends where you sleep. If you sleep in town, like I said, you basically get better XP. And it also comes down to what type of food you're feeding your characters in this game. So like always, this is pretty much it for the video. I'm gonna keep doing these tips. I'm also gonna be doing a podcast soon with Spider Empire, but I'm not sure when. And like always, this is Power Glove Pixels. Till next time.